गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। वर्णानामर्थसङ्घानां रसानां शन्तसामपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारौ वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शङ्करौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धा स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम् वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्रसर्वत्र वन्द्यते नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं लाल देह लाली लसे अरुधरे लाल लंगूर वज्र देह दानव दलन जय 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 कपिसूर यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतं भरतानुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम। जय श्री राम बोलो जय जय राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम बोलो जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम। जय जय राम। जय जय राम। जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम। बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की। बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम। Human life is meant to come out of our meanness and glide into some kind of greatness. When I say greatness of Bhagwan Ram, It means for some ideal, he did leave all his comfort, all his ahankar. When you say Bhagat Singh was a great man, it doesn't mean he was a very intelligent man or he was very qualified man. He was doctorate or he was chartered accountant. His education was very less. But what it means that for a big altar, he had the guts to leave his ahankar, comfort, family. That is called greatness. You know what is the real introduction of a person? Generally we say, what is your profession? A real introduction is there something in your life for which you can leave a lot? Human life is meant to practice giving myself solely on some higher altar. You say Karna was a great Dani. Yudhishthir was great in Dharma. Great. One day Bhagwan Krishna was praising Karna that he is great, great. Bhagwan said, I think as far as the sense of charity is concerned, Karna is much greater than Yudhishthir. And Arjun couldn't accept this fact. So both assumed the role of a Brahmin and went to Yudhishthir, and Bhagwan created a rain. He said, it is raining. I want a sandalwood. My son is dead, so I want to burn with the sandalwood. Yudhishthir said, it is raining, how can I get dry wood for you? Let the rain stop, after that I will go to the forest and get it for you. He said, but how? My son has to be cremated today only. He said, I'm sorry, I can't do anything, this is the nature's law. So both of them went to Karna. He said, my son has to be cremated, I want the sandalwood, dry sandalwood which can burn immediately. He said, give me 2 minutes. And both were standing and they heard lot of sound from their house. So with his arrow and saw, Karna was cutting his bed, all the house items which he had, he cut it and he said, this is the dry one. Bhagwan did like this to Karna. This is called nudging. Like this sometimes husbands and wife also do. Purn Kumbh was going on. Aarti started. Husband was having Aarti. Wife was not doing Aarti. Na tatra surya bhati. Husband was not doing this. So wife did like this. That means you do Aarti. So, recently somewhere. So my point is there an altar where my small sorrows, my small joys, Dekho Bhagwan Ram gave up everything for pleasing his father and mother, that the name of his father should be protected. Wish of the mother should, even if I had to go through all the trials, I'll go through it. What pain you have taken for something other than ego and attached. Don't say I've taken pain for my child. Anybody, that is any attached area pain you take, that is 0 marks. Bole kuch to marks deje, 0 marks. Yes, sir. 0 marks. Or for my own business, I am doing very hard work, 0 marks. Provided that business earning has gone to somewhere else, then you will get little more marks. But for my studies, students study a lot in the graduation, post-graduation, 12 hours, 13 hours, 0 marks. So easily you are saying 0. Because you are not a great person. You are doing it for earning money. You are doing for fame. You are doing for recognition. You are doing for job. Life is meant to give some meanness at some higher order. You'll be surprised to know, when I read Ramayana, Bhagwan Ram had no mean thought. There was no meanness somewhere, narrowness somewhere. And therefore 3G is greatness, glory and grace. So if you read Valmiki Ramayana, you will see this aspect. How Bhagwan has, to be a big person is still okay. President of America is a big person, not a great person. Richest person of the country is a big person. I acknowledge it. I am not downplaying him. No, not a great person. Greatness means you have offered your life, you have offered your ahankar, your attachment for some very big cause, for the joy of many. Shabri was great, not big. Kevat was great. So Dharma was greatest. Because they merged themselves in the wish and happiness of God. Life is not meant for earning money and running the family. It is a means. It is required. Life is not meant to purchase the car. Car you purchase to reach somewhere, not to have the car. Life is not meant to having nice house. Anybody will have. Even rat have their own holes. Well, do you mean my house is like a hole? It is a quantitative discipline, not a qualitative. Nothing matter. So कौन बड़ी बात है? What house about big about it? Any bigger joy you have? What is a big joy in your day in life? बड़ी खुशी है आपके पास. And the greatness is associated with happiness. Higher you identify, more happier a person. Meanness is associated with sadness. There was one story of one maid servant was there in Rajasthan. Her name was Panna Dhaya from Udaipur. I told about her also. Suna na Panna Dhaya? Huh? No, It was from the clan of Rana Pratap. So, Balveer was one of those. I'm not going to detail. The prince was hardly 1 year old. And the uncle of that wanted to kill him. So this maid servant saw that this uncle is coming with a sword to kill this young child. His name was Uday Singh. This princess, the city Udaipur, what you hear, is on his name. And she thought, if this is killed, the wrong person will be there and it will spoil the whole country. And she put her child on the same bed and covered and fled away with this child, original one. Tell me which mother will do that? And he came, his name was Balveer, uncle. He cut his head. Small baby, 1 year old. But this was still alive. Who can say that I am the prince? Ultimately he defeated and he got it. The country, for saving the country, she gave her attached son. एक मदर के लिए अपने बच्चे को करवाना. For a mother to sacrifice the child. I can't fathom also how these people can be so great and how can they do that. But her name became immortal in the history. So if you go to Rajasthan, her name has become immortal. Like that. She was a great woman after that. Not a big woman. She was illiterate. She was hardly earning. She was a maid servant. But her name is etched in the history of Rajasthan. Forever. It needs a guts to be great. Everybody has issues. But there is a bigger issue than my life's issues. But for Bhagwan Ram, going to the forest was a smaller issue than the happiness of his mother, than the words of his father. Yesterday you heard, "Thore hi baat pitahi dukh bari." If you remember, I had, "Thore hi baat," it's a small matter. Very small matter. You are losing everything is small matter. Your shoes goes away, supposing it's stolen, it's a big thing. I caught a cold, it's a so big issue. Thore hi baat. Somebody said something, it is in my head. So understand this point. Unless a person has something to merge to, there is no area of his fulfillment, area of his joy. Sometimes I go to the plane and some people general, co-passengers just talk. So they said, "Swamiji, don't mind, I want to ask you something." I said, "Yes, I have no mind, please ask." He said, "What is the area of entertainment? How do you entertain yourself?" We go to the park, we play bridge, or snookers are there, or I go to the tennis, or I watch film, or I go with my family for some holiday. This is how I change, I have. But how do you entertain yourself? I said, every moment I'm entertaining. Here I am trying to merge with something bigger. By the time this is our puja is there, I feel Bhagwan is hungry. I have to give some food to him. After that, some projan, I have to offer something to the God. Evening is Shabd Puja has to be done. So something is there. I have to offer some words to the God. I have to worship the people who come. They come with the hope. Pope? Hope, not Pope. They come with the hope. They should have some smile. They should have some lordliness. So there is nothing called some dull moment or some sad moment, some very, dead moment or some very depressing. Time is not there. That I can do something else. किसी को खुश करना है कि कोई है. There is someone else who is waiting for me. And this is the lesson from Bhagwan Ram. And his avatar was to establish this principle. He didn't work. He didn't earn a lot of money. Neither he conquered any kingdom. If you see Bhagwan Ram's character, Dashaji conquered. Dashaji was a fighter. He was good in archery, etc. And therefore Shravan Kumar episode happened because of that archery. He Shabd Vedi Ban it is called. Hearing the words he could shoot without seeing. That is called Shabd Vedi Ban. And this is how he misinterpreted. He became overconfident. Everyone who is very successful, he becomes overconfident. And that is where he does a mistake. He saw deer is drinking water from some pond or river, and he didn't know Shravan Kumar was, and he shot him. He was hurt because it was jungle. He didn't see where is it all about. And that cost his life. Anyway, so here, what is the quality that makes me one where I merge some? Life is not to emerge. Some smallness is emerging. It is to some bigness is I am merging in some bigger. I am merging. It is not that I can't do something, but there is something very higher in my life which I have. And therefore, if you have something higher, you have always something to look forward to. By the time this class is over, there is a look forward to my evening puja. By this is over, I have to look forward to morning puja. Then is there morning class I have to look forward to. It is not that nothing is there, what will eat tomorrow, we'll eat jalebi. There is no like that. There has to be some moment where you are giving up something. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. To get up is a challenge sometimes. But I take the challenge. Emotional challenge I take, where I have to give up my ahankar, where I have to give up my comfort, where I have to give up my attachment, where I have to give up my laziness. I take it. Life is meant to adhere to something bigger, and that is called Dharma. That is called Ishwar. Rama Vigravan Dharma. Small issues everybody has. I also have. You also have. There are many matters in which I can feel sad about. I can be angry about. I can be frustrated about. But I have no time. Because there is Lord to look forward. He is seeing me. There is somebody waiting in the lounge, Swamiji. Acha, somebody has come. Oh, you gave the time. Okay. Acha, ha. Oh, sorry, I am late. Now that person says, sorry, I am late. I forgot. Sometimes. You don't live one person's life. Moment you start living only one person's life, you will be difficult to live. You live some ideal's life. You are an institutional life you have. Like, I just now made the example, Dan characterized by Karn was there. Dan was there. Aruni was there. He lived the life of Guru Bhakt. He gave his whole life for that. Remember that I get the white, who had a white hair, Aruni. 80 years he lived with his teacher and serving him, making cow dung cake, etc. So one day he went down to take the cow dung basket and he saw white hairs all. So he plucked it out and he ran to his teacher. He said, I have become old. I don't know anything about Shastra. My people who are living, they have become acharyas. They are writing books and I am nothing. I am just making cow dung cakes here. I am going on grazing the cows here. He said, Aruni, why you stayed in the ashram? He said, Gurudev, you said. He said, is it necessary to follow me? You could have gone. You could have gone if you had wanted. He said, no, but I only want to serve you. I only wanted to see you happy. That was my first and the last goal. There is no second thought in my life. Is it what you want? He said, I also should have knowledge of self. He touched him. He became mantra drishta. He said, I am putting all my powers into you. Then he started chanting Vedas. So it is not meant that I have to, we are programmed to become big person. Big money you should have. You should become very good doctor. You should become very famous. We are not trained to offer ourselves. Sacrifice karna hai. This Ramayana, who told to whom? Tell me who told to whom? Laukush told. Laukush were the son of Sitaji, twin. And they were in Valmiki's ashram. So whole Ramayana came in the mind of Valmiki. He didn't write it. It revealed to him. Now he thought whom to tell it to. And who could be better recipient than Laukush? So Laukush had phenomenal memory. So he taught this Ramayana to him. Verbally, not they had a book from Gita Press. You did? And then they say, do one thing, Laukush. Go and chant on the streets of Ayodhya. And they started chanting Ramayana. And this word, Bhagwan Ram was having a walk at that time. This was after Sita ji was in Valmiki's ashram. And he heard, immediately called. And Bharat ji, Shatrughan ji, Lakshman ji, all the queens, mother, they heard. Such intricate things was mentioned in that. Then Lakshman ji got stunned. He said, only I know this. Ram ji saw, bole, how come they know everything? Who are you? Sita ji had prepared for bringing Valmiki Ramayana to the people. It is not meant for something small. You can earn money, but that is not the main thing. What is your area of, which is your area you are leaving your ego? Let us put it like that. Is there an area in your life where you are obliterating your ego? Or you think on this area one day I will leave my, today I have my one. On this area I will leave my attachment. Is there area in your life? That is called Dharma. And if I have a goal, then I tell you my small issues will be immaterial after that, because it's not a big matter. So yesterday we saw, I will show how that greatness thought is embedded in Bhagwan Ram. Let us see now. So this is the 12th verse, 12th, 13th verse of this Ayodhya Kand. Only I don't have book. Neither I have any desire to have book because I don't know Sanskrit. If any transliteration is there, please tell me. I will consider. I'm not promising I will have it. I'll consider. Kshil vruddhair jnana viddhaihi vayo vruddhaischa sajjanaihi kathayannastvai nityam astra yogyantareshvapi. Dekho, Bhagwan Ram's greatness was, he was, and he matured, he lived with three kinds of people. Shil vruddhaihi, who were very matured in modesty. Jnana vruddhaihi, who were matured in knowledge. And vayo vruddhaihi, who were matured in age also. Best way to learn is to live with learned person. You will not believe when Bhagwan Ram goes to the forest. You know what he did? Went from saint to saint. First saint he went was, kaun tha? First saint he went to? Atri? Bali hogi? Bharadwaj, not Baladwaj. It is Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj, good. Nobody is asking you to go. But some people have known a lot, and I live with those people. They have experienced, they have studied, they have more tapasya. Maybe they will give me some thought which will enrich my life. If you all the time play with Bangladesh, then you had it. You have to play with the better player. You play with some better player than you. You are not the best player in that area. Bharadwaji, and a person loses his ahankar. It is written, Mudit nahai kin siv seva puji jatha vidhi tirath deva tab prabhu bharadwaj pahiyaye karat dandavat मुनि उर लाए, पुनि मन मोदन कछु कही जाई, ब्रह्मानंद राशि जनु पाई. Bharadwaj in Prayagraj. Still the ashram is there. If you can go there, in next Kumbh you go after 12 years. Now it is late. So why you are making fun of me? No, I am not making fun. Achha, when you can go, in next Magh Mela you can. Magh Mela is every year. So you can go there and still Bharadwaj ashram is there. अच्छा हाँ अब मैंने प्रणाम किया भाई many things we don't know. Many things we don't know. When we live with someone greater, modesty, we don't know what is modesty. We don't know what is vinamrata. Shilvriddhai. Shilvrit, who is evolved in his humility, in his quietness. Shil. अच्छा हाँ शील वील सबके सामने नहीं रहता. Not with everybody. Shilvriddha. Somebody has done something and you can learn that okay, जिसको शील बोलते हैं. This is called Shil. The one who has maximum Shil is Shri Bharatji. Shil means through which you are a source of lot of quietness and coolness for others. Coolness for others. Not anything. Coolness. That is called Shil of a person. Through which your words, your presence is like a cushion. I can keep on listening to you for a long, long time. I can spend my whole life with you. Really. I can spend day and night and day and night. I can keep on seeing you. I can keep on talking to you. I can keep on thinking about you for very long, forever. Why? Because I know from your side, nothing sharp will come. Spikes will not care. I don't have to see your moods. I don't have to bother about. Because Shilvriddha. Shilvriddha. So he lived with some people who were like that. He himself had a Shil Sindhu, he is called. I will come to that later on. I will come to him. You will see that. I gave you the example, if you remember. In the morning class, Swami Abhedananda was there, and Swami Chidananda's example, if you remember. Remember that? Will you please tell, then I remember. So, both were there. So, I'm repeating it. So, Swami Abhedananda said, Nirmana Moha Jita Sangha Dosha, this shlok was being talked of Bhagavad Gita. Adhyatma Nitya Nivritta Kanama Ityadi. 15th chapter. So there Swami Abhedananda said that Chidananda has all these qualities. बोले चिदानंद में सारे गुण हैं. चिदानंद was small at that time. He was aged. क्यों भाई? हम ठीक कह रहे हैं ना? Am I right? Now how to say you are wrong? If you say you are wrong, then problem. If you say you are right, then problem. Then Swami Chidananda said, in a box, if somebody has put some golden coins, then it is the value of that person who had put, not the box. देखो उसको शील बोलते हैं. He didn't contradict what he was saying. At the same time, he gave the credit to him. बोले yesterday I called you, where you died? कल कहाँ मर गए थे? हैं? आज कहाँ से जिंदा होके आ गए? ये शील नहीं है. You are coming from tomb or what? So, शील. After interacting with somebody for a long time, you can predict his responses. This is called automatic spelling is there in your phone. There is something called prediction in that. What is it called? Supposing you write SH. So it will give you immediately because it knows it has recorded the names only what you have been using. So you need not type the whole thing, it will catch it. It has taken impression of that. You write SW immediately, Swamiji, it will come out. You need not write the whole thing. I think these are the smartphones are there. Predictable memories are there. Similarly, when you live with somebody, you can predict his moods, predict his responses. बोले अभी ऐसा हो जाएगा ये, अभी वैसा हो जाएगा, इस टॉपिक पे दुखी होगा, इस टॉपिक पे सुखी हो जाएगा. This topic will make him upset. This topic will really make him very pleased. Sheel is there where you cannot say that on this topic he will be hard. I don't see any topic, any issue which will bring out his sharpness and hurting mood. Even if I am hard. And you know who had this quality in abundance? Prahlad. So one day Indra took the guise of a Brahmin. In Mahabharata, this is story. He said, give me all your chariot, will take it. Prahlad was a king, not a small boy. He said, give me all the gold, will take it. Will you give me all your ornaments, will take it. When he took everything as a Brahmin, Indra is good in all these things. He said, will you give me your shield? Because you are known that you don't hurt anybody. You are very quiet, cool. People throng around you to bask in your glory, your words, your presence. It's very cooling, cool shower people get when in your presence. The magic that you have. Give me that. Prahlad ji said, read Mahabharata. Well, I won't give you. Well, why? Well, I know you are Indra. Because of what quality? I gave you everything. Because I had shield, therefore whatever you asked, I gave it all, chariot, chariot. Well, supposing you give, well, if I give you shield, I can start fighting with you. It will be a big fight between you and me, I'll take everything back and I'll kill you also. Because the shield is not there, I start fighting, I start rubbing myself, friction I'll create, very harsh words will come out, my face will change. Do you want this? I won't give that, so that calmness is maintained. Very beautiful story, I'm just telling in short. I think almost 1-2 chapters are there in Mahabharata. So when I read, I was so happy to see that. Shil Vriddhi. And Shil comes from where? From feeling of abundance. I mean, whatever I needed, God had given me. And if something He wants to take, let Him take, but He cannot take my godliness. I have that godliness. Harshness comes from emptiness. I lost something, somebody took away something from me. I mean, something can be taken away, something because it was, in your mind it was bigger than God. Because God cannot be taken away. Okay, somebody took away this paperweight. You cannot take away God for me. Therefore, you cannot take away something big. You cannot take away. Like you cannot take away space from me. While I am taking away space, you cannot take away. Shila Vriddhi, Jnana Vriddhi, one who are matured in knowledge. This is very direct experience. You have to live with somebody to know the knowledge. Tad Vidhi Panipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. 10 years they used to live with the teacher. 12 years, sometimes 24 years, sometimes 40 years. Sometimes they say, why I live with this teacher, I have no other agenda. The whole life I will spend with him. I have no other problem. Nothing else I have to do. I will live with him whole life. I don't want anything else. Odiya Baba told somebody, say, he is your guru. So the person went there. He said, Baba, that guru is very old. Because he will die, I will have nobody there. Please recommend a young guru. People think like that also. Shil vriddhi, Gyan vriddhi, Vayo vriddhi samar. Aged person, at least they can give blessing. When you live with somebody bigger, he has some earning. He can bless us. He can give us some kind of advice. Supposing you are 40 and you are living with somebody 20 years, so you will always say, this person he should not have said like that. Because I also did like this and I support. He should be careful on A, B, C, D aspect. You have lot of experience about that. Therefore, in the company's experience is a big value. Experience. Bole why? Because what situation you have not gone through, he has gone through, and he has known what are the result if you do like that. So a new situation is not coming into him. Already he has a similar kind of situation, so he is more expert in dealing. New person doesn't know how to deal with it. An experienced person. This is a seasoned person. क्या होगा? बोले सब हो चुका है हमारे साथ. और क्या होगा? हो चुका है. We have gone through it. Acha? Yes. Kathayascha. In between he found time to spend time. Next shlok is Buddhiman madhura bhashi purva bhashi priyam vadaha viryavanna cha viryena mahata svena vismita buddhiman. This is 13th shlok. Buddhiman nahi. That we are. Buddhiman. Buddhiman doesn't mean intelligent. I see the better word is wise. You can be intelligent doctor. You are intellectually sharp in some outer subject. That is intelligent. Wise means three things. What are the three things? Number one thing is that your understanding is such that no person's memory is creating a load in your mind. Push and pull is not there. Buddhi yukto jahati hai ubhe sukrita dushkrite. Tasmad yogaya yujyasva yoga karmasu kaushalam. Where is it? No, it is in Gita. Okay. So, I don't carry anybody. हमने अपने मन को ऐसा बनाया है. ध्यान देना. It is a matter of making us understand. It is culturing the mind. It is training to see certain things. That, why yaad to aati hai? 100 things you remember. I remember 10 years back, 20 years back, something you remember. Yesterday's morning you remember. Evening you remember. And something what you don't like you remember a lot. Or you like then also you remember a lot. So my remembrance doesn't create a heaviness in my heart. Heaviness of stomach is still okay. You can have a heavy stomach, it will be okay. But heavy heart is difficult. So first wisdom is, I have learned to interpret the situation. So situation becomes a wings and wheels, not a stone to carry. Chodo. Bhagavan was not insulted. If anybody says something to your wife, and that to chastest wife, not any ordinary wife, whose avatar is for chastity, and that to not, when a simple ordinary person says, that I am not Ram, Somebody's wife went for 3-4 days and didn't come in the night. So she came, I'm not going to accept you, I'm not Ram, that I will accept you. Go out, get out. He can accept a wife after 10 months. He can be wrong, he can be foolish. Now this word was communicated. And only Agni Pariksha was done. Agni Pariksha was done and people know about it. Do you think Ram just scolded that person? Or he stopped talking? Do you think he was very upset after that, from that? And he was not the only one. Interesting thing is this. People of Ayodhya joined that. इसीलिए गोस्वामी says, "सिय निंदक अग ओग नसाए." And Sita ji had to go out. Ram ji had to live alone. And you know what's the interesting thing? These people used to come. And Bhagavan knew he is the person. How will you see that person? बोले हम बातें नहीं करेंगे, मारेंगे उसको, I have shot him. There are better ways to answer also. One day whole Ayodhya was craving that Sita should come back. And Ayodhya went and called Sita ji. They first went to Valmiki ji. Valmiki ji brought Sita ji. Ram ji was here, Sita ji was there. He said, come. Sita ji said, no, I won't come. Whole life I had only thought of Ram. If at all, if I was true to my vows of God, nothing else I thought. Let the earth break open and I should go back. He was young. They say chariot came from the earth. Prithvi Maha was sitting there. Adi Devik Prithvi. And she held and took her on the chariot and both children, see Ramji. When kingdom was there, not there, then wife was there. When wife, now kingdom is there, she is not there. Then you can say, quite a reason is there for him to be sad. This episode was so strong and intense, it could have made anybody impatient, mad, hurt. Do you think your problem is bigger than his problem? You all have a problem. You heard somewhere Ram did and against these people he took action. Ulta Goswami Ji is saying that they had the sin of saying Bhagwan Ram cancelled that sin. See Nindak Agog Nasai. He said, no, they are mine. You cannot live without criticism, without something bad happening. It is impossible. What is tasmat apariharyarte natvam shochitum arase? It is inevitable. But tomorrow morning should not happen. It is inevitable. Morning will come. You will have rising sun, not newspaper. Again morning will start. Again puja will start. Again tomorrow Archana will be. Tomorrow also Archana. Daily will be there. Whole life, no. Till Ram. Again, apariharyati. Do you think you are the only one? You think I am the only one who has a bad luck? बुद्धि युक्तो जहाती है उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते. बुद्धिमान, आप पढ़ना वाल्मीकि रामायण. That memory what she had. You know what Ramji thought? Everything is over now. Children are there. Same people are there. कितना गुस्सा लगेगा हम लोग को. You can say to me, not to my wife. You can say to me whatever you want to say. You can accuse me if you want. Say any good, bad. But don't point to the woman's character. You can tell to me. What Ramji thought? It is an interpretation. He said, without that incident, Sitaji's chastity won't be in the minds of Hindu women. Her avatar was like that. Her memory didn't make him very angry or very sad or very upset or very devastated or very, irritated. We have kept a lot of memories inside. We have RAM, not Ram. If instead of RAM, we had Ram. Gigabyte is there, GB, TB is there, TB. Terabyte is also there now. 1 terabyte is 1000 GB, I think. 1000 GB. Terabyte. Yeah. I don't know more than TB is there or what. Not heard more than TB. इतनी हो जाए क्या करोगे इतना लेके. कोई भार नहीं है. My past is a wing for me, not a load. Do you think Kekai, he was thinking, he was very sad that this woman, spoiled everything? My father, and this woman, they messed up the whole matter. ऐसा सोचते होंगे? First buddhimani is you have to what shall I say? Burst the pockets and divinize, lessonify it. Make it lighter. Make it a lesson. Make it an exercise. Make that issue a distant matter from my heart. It's not that. Let it go. I'm not after anybody. I did not get. Let it not get. Swamiji, have you gone to France? No. You have any knowledge about French? Yes. You know French? French fry and French beard. This French beard is also there. It's up to here. It's all a French beard. And French fries. These two things I know. Anything about what is it called? Italy? Pizza. Pizza is from Italy, no? Pizza is from Italy. That only I know. And Pisa. Kisne Pisa? No, wala Pisa nahi. Leaning Tower of Pisa is there. You don't have to think any incident of your life. He goes to Valmiki ji. I'm just showing Bhagwan Ram. So Valmiki ji को प्रणाम किया. देखत बन सर शैल सुहाए वाल्मीक आश्रम प्रभु आए राम दीख मुनिबास सुहावन सुंदर गिरि कानन जल पावन. He said, Lakshmana, so beautiful ashram is there. Please note, beauty, something can be simple, is still beautiful. You need not be very expensive. You have to interior designing and all these things. Food can be simple and tasty also. It's not that you have to put on lot of masalas and spice emporium you went. and talka phadka and all this, then only the food will be, it can be very jeera you can put and make it very simple and healthy and tasty food. Nobody is saying as if I asked them. Say yes. So, so Ramji was very happy seeing that ashram. He saw, he said, Ram, Valmiki asked, he said, how come this attire? Sita ji is there, Lakshman ji is there. I mean, what happened? What happened? He says, तात बचन पुनि मातु हित भाई भरत असराओ मो कहूँ दास तुम्हार प्रभु सब मन पुण्य प्रभाओ. बोले my punya got matured like your FD gets matured. My merits got matured. बोले how come? Well, my father is known that he has never contradicted his words. Raghukil niti sada chali aaye, pran jaye, par bachan na jaye. So his words are kept, what he gave to the mother. Second, mother also wanted that, I should not be there. Her son should be there. Only third, people did not know the glory of Bharat. Now they will know. He was underrated. Nobody knew. People think Lakshman is great, but Bharat is, okay. He is not that close to Bhagwan Ram as Bharat, as Lakshman is. And fourth thing, I get darshan of saints like you. I am telling you one thing. And please get my point. Your outer opportunity may be lost. But with the loss of outer opportunity, there is a very good opportunity of inner growth. It is not that you have lost everything. If Bhagwan Ram was in the kingdom, he wouldn't have met Valmiki ji, Bharadwaj ji, Atri, Anusuya, all the sages. It needed a free kind of time to roam around and revel and meditate. Somehow this is outer opportunity. One who gets too much, he is so grossly involved that he has no time to go inside and search some gems inside. And this is a secret. Well, you have lost everything. Or you have gained. Much bigger things are in offering for you. This is called buddhiman. When we get irritated because I think something has been taken away, something I have lost, my reputation has gone, my this has gone, my money has gone. Something I have got. I got dispassion, I got love, I got devotion. This is called buddhiman. Memory, person, place, time, achievement, failure, any memory, any person you remember, there should be upliftment of the thought. Not it should be making me sink inside. I should not be drowning. And then you sing a song. Yaad aa rahi hai. एक गाना आया था ऐसा, long back. तेरी याद आ रही है. और सुनो अगली लाइन. याद आने से तेरे जाने से जान जा रही. याद आ रही है. जान क्यों जा रही है बेवकूफ? आपको लेसनिफाई करना पड़ेगा. आई हैव टू कन्वर्ट इनटू डिस्पैशन. आई हैव टू डिस्पैशनिफाई द इवेंट, डिवोशनिफाई द इवेंट. बोलिए व्हाट इज दिस वाईफाई? आर यू टॉकिंग मनी वाईफाई? नो. यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट इनटू अ डिस्पैशन, कन्वर्ट इनटू डिवोशन. आपने इसका डिश नहीं बनाया अच्छा सा. आपने किसी इंसिडेंट का अच्छा डिश नहीं बनाया. There is a nice dish in India, उसको बोलते हैं करेले का हलवा, करेले का मुरब्बा. Halwa of Karela, imagine that. There is something called bamboo. I was in Guwahati. So bamboo is there. They had achar of bamboo stick. Achar. Imagine that. You feel it is so hard, but you taste it is wonderful. So many incidences are there. Now come back, leave that achar. So, certain incidences are there. Certain people are there. Certain failure may be there. Certain success may be there. Somewhere I failed, somewhere I succeeded. Don't sink with it. Buddhimani yahi hai. It should lift me. दूसरी बुद्धिमानी है, भगवान राम had no guilt in his life. Lesser a person is वासना and अहंकार. He has not done wrong. हमने कुछ गलती किया ही नहीं था, क्या गिल्ट होगा? So you can see back and you are very happy about what I did all. Like somebody goes to Kailash, he'll be very happy. I also went to Kailash somehow, tumbling and fumbling. I also reached. Or I went to Kumbh Mela. I was happy. I went to Kumbh somehow. Somehow I managed to come there. Although that mark had passed, I crossed that mark. It was not the month. But I went there, I had dip. I had a satisfaction that I had dip. Achha. I am happy that I came to the mission. One of the best things that happened, I came to this ashram. Achha. You remember the one day? Very well I remember. I remember the first day of my life when I came here. Oh, achha. Something I cherish. I love to think. Ramji, whatever he thought about what he did, everything was cherishable. Sometimes you say, I don't want to think about that. And sometimes you think more what you don't want to think. बुद्धिमान अंदर बनाओ उसको, कुछ अच्छा बनाओ. Second बुद्धिमानी is please take support of God. जीव गिरा हुआ, somebody is fallen in the well, he has to shout. If you are fallen outside, still somebody can see and you are noticeable. But somebody is fallen in the well, then he has to say, "Arey koi hai? Hello? Hari Om." All is not well, I am in the well. Hello? They have to scream. So somebody will say, "Kahan se awaaz aa rahi bhai?" Who is there? So here also you have to scream, "Bhagwan! Oh Ram!" You have to call, we are in the sansar bhav sagar. Bhav koop hai. ये कुआं है भाव का, नाम लो उसका. थर्ड बुद्धिमानी इज कर्मणि कर्म या पश्येत अकर्मणि च कर्मया संयुक्त कृष्ण कर्म. सब बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु संयुक्त कृष्ण. मनुष्य इज एक्शन इन एक्शन, इन एक्शन इन एक्शन. बुद्धिमान. लाइफ डिमांड्स much more maturity, understanding, thinking from all angles, not from one angle, from future angle, from past angle, from samskar angle, from neighbor's angle, from grandson angle, from granddaughter angle, from in-laws angle, from teacher's angle, from shastra angle, from dharma angle, from my antaryami angle. More you can think, more your decision and action is likely to be right. That is called maturity. Immaturity means a person took only one standpoint and acted. Maybe I thought from my angle only and not from your angle. I couldn't stop. Every immature person can't stop. You have to learn to stop. Okay. Please, Swamiji, stop the project. No. अरे भाई, ये बुद्धिमानी है. It is more, life is not about more about attaining or achieving. I'm an achiever. I'm a game changer. These are common words. He's a game changer. He's an achiever. He's a success story. It is more about knowing how everything has no power in front of God's greatness in my heart. In my heart, underline. Every event has Trinasam Siddhi Teen Guna Tyagi Janiye Taso Param Viragi. Trinasam. Everything like a blade of grass. It was not having that value. It is not that big that I should think on that a lot. I should grieve a lot. Bhagavan has said the Pandit is one who doesn't grieve. Nanu Shochanti Pandita. This is the Gita's Pratigya Vakya. Next word is Madhur Bhashi. Madhur Bhashi, yesterday also we saw. Madhur Bhashi means, Madhu means honey. Honey. Some people put their wife's name as also honey. When honey don't become bitter. Honey, please give me money. And you are so cute when you are mute. So, so that is not. Your question is, देखो क्या लिखा है? मधुर भाषी. Madhur Bhashi. Madhur Bhashi means, one who is so, joyful, contented, non-hurt, non-obsessed. Or obsessed, our tension, our hurt nature comes in the tongue as some kind of bitterness or, harshness or taunt or sarcasm. Bhagavan Ram, he had to go to the forest. And when he had to go to the forest, Darshaji said, see, don't go. 2-4 days you go and come back. Kekai was hearing this. Kekai said, Chup, what are you talking? So suni tamak uthi Kekai. तमकना जानते हो ना? तमकना, suddenly getting very angry. And then, Muni Pat Bhushan Bhajan Ani Aage Dhari Boli Mridubani. She brought the Balkal Vastra. That, the bark, the tree that cloth was made. He said, Ram, I think you should hurry up. As bichari soi karahu svabhava Ram janani sikh suni sukh pava Ram janani sikh suni sukh. Somebody is taking over your royal attire, putting you the clothes and taking your ornament and listening that Ramji was very happy. क्या रामजी भी हैं? Everybody was very upset. Ram turat muni besh banai. He went inside, changed and came back. People said, where is his crown? Where is his ornament? Where is his bracelet? Where is his girdle? He was a prince after all. No ornament on the body. Ram turat muni besh banai chale janak janani sirunai. सबको प्रणाम किया, उसी माँ को प्रणाम किया. That mother who created so much problem, प्रणाम किया. People were outside. Everybody was. He said, no. This is very bad happening. Ram bhaiya, very bad happening. कही प्रिय बचन सकल समुझाए, विप्र वृंद रघुबीर बुलाए. See, his sweetness doesn't go. He said, see, my father has done a lot. Why are you worrying? Bharat will come. And I'll go and come. It's so simple. He said, I cannot be without you. Beggars came. He said, I will arrange for you what you want. Each and every person, what you want. Friends are there. Friends are holding the hand. Elders are there. Everybody is crying. He said, see, बारही बार जोरी जुग पानी, कहत राम सब सन मृदुबानी. Please 1 minute, let me see. Let me see. I fold my palms. Do one thing. Lord, do one thing. सोई सब भांति मोर हितकारी, जही ते रहे भुआल सुखारी. Only my father is in a pathetic state. Can you do something for him? My mothers are crying. Father is crying. But don't go, Ram. Don't go, Ram. यही विधि राम सबही समझावा. Is everybody? I will come back. This is that day. My father was like that. He has to fill his word. This is, we should follow the words. Dharma is the one. Pran jaye. But dharma should not go. One should stand for something higher. Shibi, the Dhichi, all were our ancestors. Harishchan, they did much more sacrifice than what I am doing. He's explaining to everybody. His maturity, his depth, his purity is nowhere losing. Well, let me meet my Guru and Guru. Guru pada padum harashi sirunava. He offered namaskar to his Guru. And harashi negaduki. Guruji is crying. Bole ka Ram, Guru pada padum harashi sirunava. मधुर भाषी. बहुत टाइम देना चाहिए अपने साथ. We should give more time to ourselves to explain ourselves. We hear to the blabbering of the mind, to the shouts and screams of our mind. We don't give time to explain to mind. But I don't know you have done monologue or not. Everybody must have done monologue in his room. Please close the room and you must have done. And sometimes somebody come at that time only. So you say, देखो ऐसा होता ही है, तो जिंदगी ऐसा ही है, ये है, वो है. As if you are giving a talk. Yeah. Give time. Sweetness उनकी कहीं नहीं. Not once Bhagwan Ram spoke harsh word to anybody in his life. Only once I remember, and that was Bali. That was very short time. मूड तो ही अतिशय माना, नारी कहा कहन मान न माना, नारी सिखावन कहन न माना. His heart was, therefore I use the word great, who is associated, who is using बड़ी चीज के लिए हम जीवन जीने. I'm living for Dharma, I'm living for Guru, I'm living for God. Without associating and merging with something bigger, smallness doesn't go. It's immaterial. Smallness is not an issue. There is a bigger agenda. The bigger goal is there. Madhur Bhashi. Purva Bhashi. Yesterday also I think it came. Purva Bhashi means one who says, while talking, he initiates the talk. Not that he is waiting. Well, he did not say hello. Why should I say hello? I said hell. I mean, never mind. Well, I don't mind. He thinks he is somebody. I am also somebody. जिंदगी आपके अहंकार का बलिदान मांगते हैं मेरे प्यारे। वाइफ वांट्स ईगोलेस हस्बैंड, husband wants egoless wife, father wants egoless son daughter, son wants egoless, सबको बलिदान चाहिए। everybody wants स्वाहा, बोले छोड़ दो अपने को। disciple want egoless guru, guru wants egoless disciple. This is the music, this is the expectation, this is music here. This silent demand here. मांगो मत कुछ हमसे. Don't ask. If you can give me something very good, I'm ready to take it. Don't ask anything. Purvabhashi. To speak. When you are occupied and full in your mind, you are so much occupied. Even sometimes other person wish you don't listen also. Hari Om. How are you? Somebody was there in some place. I was giving something. I said, how are you? No answer. You are okay? इतने भरे हैं किसी बात को लेके। पूर्वभाषी. Point is, with the words I have to do puja. With the eyes I have to do puja. This world is a puja center. It is a worship center. It is not a bhog center. Purvabhashi. We'll see more tomorrow. जय जय राम जय रघुराम जय जय राम सीता राम श्री रघुराम सीता जय जय राम जय रघुराम जय रघुराम। बोले सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की। बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।